Hello? Oh, hi, darling.
Half a world away, another day. So let's go play on the moon. It's a starry place. We embrace the space while we're miles away on the moon.
I'm your host, Kelly Keegs. We are here and we are pre-recorded. I'm sorry, we're only pre-recorded by a couple of hours. You guys just missed me. This is the outfit I'm wearing today. I always, I like to be wearing the same outfit on the same day. I don't know why. It just feels like, I did something that day. I blew my hair out that day. I look good, recorded, feels good. We are pre-recording this show because the Yak, which you can watch on YouTube. They have their own YouTube channel, Barstool Yak. They also are occasionally, I think, on the Barstool Sports YouTube page as well. They are recording around 6 p.m. today, I think, a case race, which is a thing that they do sometimes. And they like to do it at night because they don't want to be blasted in the middle of the day, I guess. So they're doing that tonight. They asked me if I could switch up my recording time. As you guys know, I'm usually live at 7 p.m. I'm live to you right now. And I said, sure. But then they were telling me, like, all right, well, what do you want in return? So I have finagled myself a day of hosting on the Yak. And also, during that hosting day, my Venmo will be on the screen the entire time. It will be Kelly's Venmo Yak.
Kelly, that's fucking awesome.
Isn't that amazing?
Yes.
Yeah, that's why I agreed. I was like, all right. I mean, that's not so bad.
That's hilarious.
I don't know
love
when
that.
I don't know when that will be. I think we were talking about doing it this week, but it's the week before we go on a break.
No,
so it's
you
like a
should
little
do
much.
it the week after break.
Yeah, so probably the week after break we'll be doing that. So keep your eyes peeled for that. That will be really fun. I love hanging out with those guys, working with those guys. So it'll be a good time, and I'm happy to sacrifice some live calls in order to do something like that because your girl needs some money in her bank account. So today, ahead of next week, we all have off here at Barstool Sports next week, so you will not see us next Wednesday because of the 4th of July. 4th of July is on a Monday, and that, I think, is maybe like the worst day it can be. Like, I was wishing that it would be later in the week or something, or on a weekend is always fun. A Monday, 4th of July is kind of like, because especially if you're working at like a company with strict guidelines as far as coming to work and not working from home, whatever. There's a lot of places that still make you come in all the time. You probably would have to go to work on Tuesday, which nobody wants to go to work the day after the 4th of July. Nobody wants to have to deal with people just during that week, I think. We are very lucky to have that week off. So like I said, we will not be here next week, but we are talking about the 4th of July today. I also just tweeted out, we may get a few calls during this, we may not. It's always it's funny to like be taking live calls when nobody can see what we're actually talking about or even hear it. So we'll see if we get calls, but I'm encouraging people to ask me about Barstool vs. America, which is premiering all this week. As of right now, literally at this moment, episode 4 is premiering on the Barstool Sports YouTube. So right after you're done watching this, you can go ahead and watch the 4th episode in Chicago of Barstool vs. America. And I'll tell you what, if you guys like watching me bitch people out, if you guys like watching me lose my fucking mind and lose my temper for no reason over dumb shit, tonight is the night that you want to be watching because I lose my shit tonight. Big time. And I have actually been dreading this episode coming out this entire time because, like I've said before, I've said it on the episodes this week. If you haven't watched, they're all on the Barstool Sports YouTube page. You can catch up. First 3 episodes are out right now. I've said this before, I'm a terrible, terrible sore loser. Just like, holy shit, I hate to lose. And I hate when people win and showboat about it. And it's just a fucking nightmare. So the theme of this like trip so far has just been me getting in a worse and worse like bratty progressive mood because we just have lost at this point 3 challenges and it's fucking crazy. It's out of control. So we get a little bit of tension tonight, a little bit of anger, a little bit of, hustle, some inner team turmoil, some team on team turmoil. It's a doozy. So definitely go ahead and watch that. Also, tomorrow night, Thursday, if you live in Hoboken, we have a high noon happy hour at 80 River is where we're going. And we will be screening the finale on all the TVs. It'll be a watch party / after party, and all are invited. High noons are gonna be flowing. We're gonna be hanging out. We're gonna be talking about the show. So if you're in the area tomorrow night, 7 p.m. I believe it starts at 80 River in Hoboken. We will be there watching the finale of Barstool vs. America, drinking high noons. So come have a drink with us. All right, I think that's all my things. Jesus, I'm out of breath. Is that all I have to talk about? I think so. What else are we plugging? I don't think anything else. Oh, quick. Before we, when we get back from break, we get back on like the 11th. That also happens to be the premiere date of The Bachelorette. The Bachelorette is back, and so is Cutting Stems. Very excited about it. Myself, Rhea, Fran, and Trent, we will be on the show. Our new set is hilarious. I don't want to give it away yet, but it's very funny. We're sponsored by Mattress Firm. So if that gives you any inkling as to what our set's going to look like, you're going to laugh, you're going to love it. That will be, as always, around 10 o'clock, right after the show ends, on the Chicks in the Office YouTube page. So go ahead and set your calendars for all those things. We got busy days coming up, busy summer coming up. I have 1,000 bachelorette parties. I won't get into that, but the first that we're going to talk about is just the 4th of July. Let's talk about the 4th of July. Gia, finally, let's set the mood. Okay. So, Gia, are you excited for the 4th of July? What are you doing? Are you going away anywhere?
I am going to Italy.
Oh, my Italian girl.
Yeah.
when do you get to leave?
I leave Friday night.
Oh, my fucking God, I'm so
Yes.
jealous. I could die. You know how bad I want to go.
I
Are you
know.
going to stay the whole week?
Yes, from Friday, or we get there Saturday, so
Uh-huh.
Saturday to Saturday, get back to New York City on Sunday.
Excellent, excellent.
Yes.
Ooh, I'm jealous of that. Very jealous. Do you do? Actually, this is a good question. Do you still celebrate 4th of July when you're over there? Because you guys
No.
usually go during this time, right?
Yes.
I feel, yeah.
Yes, we've ever since Francesca started working at Barstool. Since we have this whole week off, this is when we go. And I've never been a big 4th of July person in the first place.
Yeah.
So when we go, like, yeah, we'll have a beer and be like, hey, happy 4th, but like nothing really
Yeah.
besides that.
You're not wearing red, white, and blue and like shooting off sparklers in the street.
Definitely not. People would be
not in
really
Italy.
confused.
Yeah,
and
they'd be like, "Bitch, what are you
you're in
so
the
hype
wrong
about?"
place.
Yeah, we don't care about your independence. Like
Yeah.
we're over
Not
it.
to
We're
chime
done.
in here, but if I got to
Please
go to
do
4th
chime
of-
in.
If I got to go to Italy every 4th of July, I don't think I'd be a big 4th of July person either.
Yeah, right. Honestly, yeah, I was thinking like, oh, I celebrate the 4th of July. I like the 4th of July because I really got nothing else to do. I have nothing better to do. If I was in Italy, I would certainly feel better about it. Damn, G, I'm jealous of that. That will be fun. I will be at the shore. I'll be like in and out. I might go see my grandparents. Might hang out. I've got some friends hanging out at the shore. I'm not gonna say exactly where. I was about to be like exactly where, but I'm looking forward to it. I am a very big like sit on the beach and do nothing but drink person. I hate to play games on the beach. I've said this before. I hate to like go to bars on the 4th of July, especially if you're on the Jersey Shore in any capacity. Bars on the 4th of July are a fucking nightmare. And there are bars that like, you know, maybe some people can go to these bars, maybe some people can do these things. I cannot. I am officially checked out of the overcrowded bar on the 4th of July. I'm done. I'd much rather sit in a lawn chair in somebody's backyard and just drink whatever. And that brings me to, I have on my list, I have a list, of course, as always, little 5 things that you always have to make the 4th of July great. The backyard pool, beach, lawn is on this list as well. But first on my list is hot dogs. Gotta have hot dogs. You gotta have good food. You have to have hot dogs, hamburgers, buns, ketchup, mustard, all the condiments, everything that you could ever dream. Because I don't know who started this, like hot dogs have to be for 4th of July. It could have been, you know, just the fact that hot dogs are American, ballpark, whatever, whole fucking thing. Or maybe it was Jennifer Coolidge in Legally Blonde 2 when she takes the White House and she just constantly is talking about wanting a hot dog. And, you know, you look like the 4th of July, makes me want a hot dog real bad. Everybody knows that quote. Jennifer Coolidge may have been the person who put hot dogs on the map, especially for 4th of July. It's up for debate. But it's something that you have to have, something you have to have. Good grill food, good stuff. Later in the show, I went on Pinterest because I feel like there are always people who go apeshit for like holiday spreads, like, you know, like a tablescape or whatever. So I was Googling like 4th of July party food on Pinterest because it always comes up with something fucking ridiculous that nobody can ever make. And so I have a few pictures of those. We'll go into those later because they're as absurd as ever. I don't even know who's making these things, who has the time. It's fucking crazy. But in order to eat these hot dogs, you have to have a backyard, pool, beach, lawn setup. You have to have some place to party. You have to be somewhere with your friends, outdoors. Everybody says like, oh shit, it's so hot outside, especially in July, especially in the Northeast, where of course we are here at on the Other Line headquarters. And I think that I think that I prefer a pool for the 4th of July because usually you're in like an enclosed space. There's nobody around. I like the beach. I always love the beach. The beach does get crowded on the 4th of July because everybody is always like, oh my God, gotta get to the beach. It's the 4th of fucking July. Gotta play spike ball and take up as much fucking room as possible. Like shit like that. So I don't love the beach, but it is a good alternative. Basically, you just need to be somewhere that you can sit and drink openly near a body of water because, as I said, it's very hot, it's miserable, you know, all the above. Let's see. The third one I have is a patriotic outfit. This, I think, I would like to say I've grown out of this. I don't know what I wore last year. I think I wore a blue bathing suit, but it was light blue, so it was like kind of a cheat. I think that in years past, I have stressed endlessly over my 4th of July outfit, thinking, oh my God, am I patriotic enough? Do I wear blue? Do I wear red? Do I wear white? How do you decide? Honestly, how do you decide? I've worn all three in different days. One year, on the 4th of July, was maybe like the most fun 4th of July I ever had. We had all my friends, we all went down to someone else's beach house in Seabright, I think. And we ended up just staying for like 4 days or 5 days. Like we just never left. And I changed my outfit maybe 3 times in one day. I just kept putting on different clothes. Like, I don't know why, different outfits. I had an all blue romper, I had a white dress, I had red shorts and a polka dot white and blue top. Like, it was ridiculous. Like, I just couldn't stop changing my outfits. I had too many 4th of July outfits and I just needed to get them all off. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta do that when it comes to fashion, fashionistas. Obviously, next on the list is fireworks. Can't have a 4th of July without fireworks. Now, I am of the opinion that you don't need your own fireworks to put off. Like, nobody needs to buy their own fireworks. We can leave it up to the other people who feel the need to buy their own fireworks. Usually there's some sort of parade action close enough to you that you'll be able to see some lights. You know, usually it's the Macy's parade, right? Is Macy's? Macy's does it for New York, right? The fireworks?
Yes.
I think. Yeah. So the Macy's barges, whatever, especially if you're in New York, you can see them on every, like you can't step outside without seeing the fireworks in New York, which is lovely. Down the shore, they're always like out in the water. There's always a place. I've been in Maryland for the 4th of July before. There were fireworks in the water. Everywhere has some kind of fireworks that you can see. You have to at least see one firework to complete your 4th of July. Otherwise, it's not complete. And last on my list here is booze, alcohol. You have to have alcohol to celebrate America. This place was built on alcohol. Everybody was a drunk back in the day. They came over on like the Mayflower or whatever. They were drunk, definitely. I think that I imagine sitting in like the backyard of someone's house, hot as fuck, eating a hot dog and a hamburger and not having a drink with you. 4th of July is the only time I'll like, consciously drink a beer. Gotta have a Budweiser, at least one. They, make me really full, but I'll have at least one. Last year we were really hitting the high noons pretty hard, so I'm hoping to do the same this year. I love a good high noon, just steady all day, every day, and it's just a lot, You have to have a lot to feel good, to hang out with your friends, to party. It opens up the door for games, blah, 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 all of these things. It's great. Let's hit a break real quick, and then we come back. We'll talk a little bit more about the 4th of July. Welcome back to On the Other Line. Back from a break. All right, we're talking about the 4th of July. We're talking a little bit about Barstool vs. America as well. I wanted to say something at this point in the show, 7:15. If you're already watching, I'm trying not to spoil shit, but because the show is literally premiering live and I've already seen it. I got premiere access. Logan gave me a little copy of it beforehand because I have to talk about it right after this, which I'm very excited about. But I think right around the 7:45 mark, so 45 minutes into the show is when I lose my mind. So just prepare for that. I keep getting people, like now I promised I would do spoilers, and so people are asking me for spoilers, but I wish they would just call and ask me because that would be easy. I would just give them to you right now. Anyway, let's get into, Gia, some of these pictures I found from Pinterest about the 4th of July. So this is what I did. I just Googled 4th of July parties and then also 4th of July food. Some are from Pinterest, some are from like Google Images. And I just want you guys to see the kind of shit that people are up to, the kind of time that people have on their hands, the kind of creativity that's just running rampant in the house. This is a lovely, simple one. I would have never thought of this in my life. This is very hot in the streets right now for this year. A lot of people are doing these like fake sparklers made out of watermelon and blueberries. I've seen other pictures of them inside of drinks. I've seen other pictures of them laid out on a tray, looking like the American flag. This is the hotness. You're going to see a lot of it this year. I have a feeling. What do you think about this, Gia? Do you think this is cute or is this weird?
No, I love that.
I think it's cute, right?
Yeah.
I think I would want it to be like dipped in sugar and frozen or something. Though.
Yeah,
like
it needs
it's
some
a little-
chocolate.
Yeah, it needs some chocolate, needs some sugar, needs something to it, because that's just like blueberries and watermelon, and that's
like
not
you're
enough.
supposed to kind of eat shitty on 4th of July.
Exactly. Yeah, gotta eat shitty. Let's look at the next one. This one, some bomb pop cocktails. These fucking pops. I ate one of these last year as well on the beach, and you have to buy one, of course, for the 4th of July always. I think that the flavor mixture reminds me of like 7-Eleven. Whenever you go to 7-Eleven, you get slushies. You always mix like the blue and the red, even though the colors don't really taste that good together. It's just fun to mix them both because they're both delicious. This one, I don't know what's in it. Probably vodka. Oh yeah, add vodka. Perfect. That would be fucking delicious, I think. I love that. I'm also seeing a lot of crazy straws this year. Crazy straws are back in a big way. People are loving crazy straws because people hate paper straws, I think is what it is. And people just keep buying packs of crazy straws and doing some shit like this. I don't even know how you would layer this up. I think you have to make 3 separate blenders and then do layers of it. Seems crazy. Let's go to the next. These fucking things, I have never seen anything like this in my life. Egg BLT sliders. It looks like you just take the eggs, you hard-boil eggs, cut them in half, put tiny little tomatoes, tiny little bacon, tiny little lettuce, and put them together like it's a sandwich. What the fuck? Like, who is taking the time for those tiny tomatoes? Look at those little cherry tomatoes. It does look pretty good, though. I feel like I would eat that, right? Or is it a lot of egg? Do you think that's too much egg?
I'm not a big fan of hard-boiled eggs to begin with.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So I feel like, yes, that is a lot of egg for me.
It's just a lot of egg. Like,
Yeah.
I love hard-boiled eggs.
And I like the egg yolk part more if I'm eating a hard-boiled egg.
Yeah.
So I don't know if those textures would combine nicely.
That's funny. So you don't like the whites. You don't like the white yolk.
No,
you like the
know
yolk over the
why.
whites.
Yeah.
That's so interesting. It's definitely the texture. Egg whites are weird when they're boiled. I don't understand who's again taking the time to do that shit. I don't understand. I think maybe we have a call. Somebody keeps calling and hanging up, and it's distracting me. But I'm wondering if they'll talk to us. Could I answer these people on hold?
Yeah, you can answer. Do you want me to let me screen them first?
Yeah, see who's up, see who's calling. But would love to talk to them. Oh, in the meantime, we have this 4th of July milkshake. This, again, looks way too fucking extra. I mean, it's wonderful. It's great if you're going to make milkshakes for everyone. I just don't know, what kind of party are we at? Yeah, zoom out a little bit on it so you can see the top of it. The bottom of it's whatever. Yeah, look at that shit. Looks fucking delicious, of course. But who's making this for a whole party of people? Like, you have to have a house of 2-3 people in order to make this many milk. Like, it's just too much detail. It's too much stuff. It may seem like it's not that hard, but there's something going on inside that milkshake. I'm not really sure what's in there besides sprinkles. I'm not sure what's happening, but it's a little stressful. But okay, let's take a break from making fun of this food. Let's take a call from Aubrey from Atlanta who wants to talk about the 4th of July. Oh, what's up, Aubrey?
Hey,
How are you?
Don't want to distract from the milkshake talk, though. I'm sure that was great.
Oh my God, no, it was not that good.
Can't hate
I'm mostly just making fun of people taking so much time to make all this stuff at 4th of July. Like, I would love to be that person, but it's really hard. It's hard to make a bomb-ass milkshake.
Other than 4th of July, have
Uh-huh.
you ever made a balloon arch? Because those things are
Oh my
so much harder than people
fucking
make them look.
God, no, I've never made one
Fuck
myself.
people that make those.
I have seen them being made, and I also know that they cost like $600 if you buy one, maybe even more. Like, they cost a shit ton if you get them for like a bridal shower or something like that.
Oh, yeah, like the
And I
fancy
had
ones?
no idea. Yes, but I had not even the fancy ones. Like, just like a regular big enough one to like take pictures underneath. It's so fucking expensive, and I always was like, how is this so expensive? Because they're so hard. They're so hard to make, and people don't know.
I showed up for like a bachelorette party, being one of the first people there one time.
Oh,
and
my
somebody was like, "All right,
God.
this is what we're doing. Like, here how we're gonna help decorate," and then you get to be a part of it, and you're like, "No, fuck this." Like,
Jesus Christ,
I
God help
probably
you.
spent 3.5 hours just blowing up balloons, and I was like,
There's
you
no
wanna
fucking
kill the
way.
person that throws
Yeah,
the party.
you need hundreds
Any
of
girl
balloons.
that Instagrams one of those, I for sure judge now that I know how hard they are.
100%. You need hundreds of those fucking balloons because you need them like 3 thick the whole way around. No, it's insane. It's insane. I bet
my
I'm
God,
going to
that's
see a lot of those. I bet we'll both see a lot of those on the 4th of July, though. I bet people go
I
ape
have
shit for
one girl
balloons.
that I know that does like dog holidays. Like she's a big, like, her dog is like a really cute dog, so she like posts
Totally.
cute pictures of them.
Yeah.
But she like makes balloon arches for every holiday for the dog.
Oh my
Just
God.
to like take a picture, and like not people coming over her house, just makes the balloon arch, takes a picture of the dog in front of it, posts it, and that's it.
Damn.
And that makes me want to die.
That's a
I
crazy
love-
amount of
I love the
dedication.
though.
It's a
Yeah, no,
crazy amount of
I mean,
dedication.
I'm a big dog person, so I get it.
Yeah, it really is. It's more dedication than I would ever have for anything in my life, probably. But what's going on with you? What are your 4th of July plans? What are you up to?
Well, I'm in town. I'm just like, Atlanta, so we just like tube the river, go drink. But I was just calling to say, like, don't you feel like the 4th of July is like kind of one of the best holidays because you don't have like any family dedication? Like, I feel like all the other holidays you have to like go home and do stuff with your family. Not saying I don't love my family, but this is like I feel like a purely friend holiday other than like maybe St. Patrick's Day. It's like kind of a fun holiday just to like do whatever.
I'm so sorry, Aubrey. I hope that we can get you back eventually. But for now, we're going to throw ourselves to a commercial and we'll be back soon. And welcome back yet again to On the Other Line. We have a call from Richard from Scottsdale who wants to talk about KB on Barstool vs. America. Oh, motherfuck. What just happened to Richard?
I think maybe since people don't know that it's live, he might have been like, I waited too long. You know what I mean?
Motherfuck. I hate when that happens. It's not anybody's fault. I hate when that happens. I wish that we got to tell him. We lost him on the break. I'm very upset about that. I don't know what he could have been calling about KB on BVA. Let's see. I don't know. I think that I loved having has nothing to do with Richard what was saying. I have no idea what he was going to say, but I will say about KB on BVA. I loved having KB on our team. I was devastated when he got kicked off right away, and I felt bummed out. I was like, he's such a good competitor. He's really like, I think he's super fun, like a fun person, whatever, great to be around. But what people I think don't realize, or maybe they don't realize just yet, is that when these people got kicked off, they still had to like travel with us to everything. They had to go to all the happy hours with us. They had to do, they weren't allowed to be on the buses. So they had to travel in cars or like, I don't even think they took any flights. Like it was just, they had to travel with the crew basically. And it was tough for everybody who got voted off, who had to then do that for like a full 2 weeks, can't go home, can't really do work, you can't give away any spoilers. And Kyle had to do that the longest, and I felt awful for him, like just the whole time. It was so bad. But whenever it came time for us to go out to the high noon happy hours and stuff, he was always ready and raring to go because he had nothing to do all day. So he was the life of the party most days. So I was really glad he was on the trip. Wish that he got to be on my team for longer because he's awesome. So I don't know if that's anything to do with what that guy was going to say, but that's just the nice thing I wanted to say about KB. Let's see, Gia, I'm thrown today. We've got a crazy show going on right now. The pre-recording thing is wild.
It's been a bit hectic. It was going smooth in the beginning.
It was going smooth. Wheels came off the wagon. So however this ends up turning out, we've had to edit a couple of things. I know, again, like I've said before, this is pre-recorded, so be patient with us for this episode of On the Other Line. Let's just what should we do? I think we have a couple more food things I could throw out to
and
make
we
fun
have
of.
some DMs
And
too.
some DMs. That's right. We had some DMs, and then we have voicemails to wrap it up. So let's flip through these photos and DMs. We'll hit the voicemails, and then I will see you all later. So let's do this. After whatever. Okay, let's see. I asked everybody what's their like 4th of July memories, thoughts, whatever, blah, blah, blah. This guy says he sunk a brand new jet ski at a friend's lake house an hour after getting there. That's a fucking nightmare. I have another friend who once sunk a jet ski, and I can't think of like a worse scenario. I don't even know how you get a jet ski out of the water like that once it's sunk, once it's waterlogged. I guess you have to get like a crane somehow. What if it sinks to the bottom of the ocean? Like I have no idea what happens here. But I know that it's a fucking disaster. So I feel bad for these people. Brand new. Oh my God. I wonder how much jet skis cost. Like I don't even know. Gia, do you know? I'm gonna look it up right now.
I have no idea, but Madeline just said they're really expensive. I mean, I'm assuming they're at least like $5,000 to $10,000.
Oh my fucking God. I'm Googling average cost of a jet ski between $5,000 and $20,000.
Wow.
What? Holy shit. If somebody sunk my $20,000 jet ski in the fucking water, I would lose my mind.
Kelly, did you ever hear that story from Rhea about when she rode
Yes.
Tyler Cameron's
Yes, I
jet
did.
ski?
Has she told that story? I don't know if she has.
I think so, yes. I think when Tyler came on Chicks in the Office, she told that story to him because she just like never said anything about it.
Right. I was about to be like, oh shit, that might be blowing her up a little bit. That was one of the funniest fucking things. I don't know all the details to it. I think she like got it stuck or like marooned or something. Like something happened with it.
It like started like beeping or something and like wasn't working. And
She was, like,
had to get like
stranded
a
on it.
family to help her.
Yeah,
and
she
then
had
she
to
just
get-
like didn't tell him like
had to get
for the
towed
longest
out.
time.
Had to get towed out of the waters in Florida. Not great. Not the ideal situation. Again, similar to this guy. Don't want to sink it. Don't want to get lost. Someone else's jet ski is really fucking expensive. So that's insane. That's out of control. Let's do the next DM. Everyone forgetting my July 5th birthday every year since I was born. Yeah, that's fucking tough. I feel like that happens always when it comes to holiday or birthdays near holidays. I have a little bit of this myself because my birthday's December 1st. It always falls right next to Thanksgiving. Like either it's the week after or like the day after, sometimes 2 days after. It always gets fucking wrapped up in Thanksgiving. It drives me insane because Thanksgiving's not even that fun. Like, no, people aren't hype about Thanksgiving. People are like, they just, they want to eat food and then they have to go home, but it's like a time you have to spend with your family and like do whatever. It's not even like a gift holiday. So what's the point? People are kind of like exhausted from Thanksgiving and spending time with their family by the time it's time for my fucking birthday. So people always forget. Nobody cares. It's a big deal. My Nana's birthday is December 23rd, which is tough for her. We always do a Christmas Eve party at her house, and every year one of my cousins brings her a cake that says "Happy Birthday, Pat and Jesus." So, she has to share her birthday with Jesus all the time. That sucks. This guy, July 5th, I guess you're sharing a birthday celebration with, the country's independence. So think about it like that. When I was 16, my friend threw up in my purse on the bus to go downtown, had to throw it out. Yep, that sounds about right. Sucks that you had to throw it out though. One time, I think I've told this story on here, I can't remember, but one time when I was in Key West, I had a satchel that was like a nylon material and I threw up in my purse. I was drunk, I had too many margaritas on the beach and I threw up in my purse in a cab and I just rinsed it out and used it that night. So this is probably better, having to throw it out, nothing you can really do. Tough, especially on the 4th of July. It was probably all kinds of colors. Not great. What else do we have? Anybody else? Watching fireworks from the roof of a parking garage with a hot cop and my sister's 12-week-old puppy. That's precious. Love the puppy. Hot cop. Cops are hot. Cops can be hot. I can't decide if I think cops are hot anymore. I think in my head I'm like, oh, cops or whatever, but like stripper cops are hot, if that makes sense. I was once a sexy cop for Halloween, so clearly I think cops are sexy in any
There were
some capacity.
so many hot cops at the Pride Parade.
There were a ton of hot
Yes.
cops. I forgot about the hot cops.
I couldn't tell if it was just like sexy
were real
gay
or fake.
men. Like, you know how like sometimes like strippers wear cop outfits too and
Of
they're
course,
so hot.
yeah.
I was like, I can't tell if that's a real cop. Except I don't really know why someone would be dressing up as a cop at Pride Parade.
No, that'd be fucking crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
I was
that's...
just like, every time the float would go by, I'd be like, damn.
Imagine the real cops at the Pride Parade dressed up as well as hot cops.
Yeah.
Like, we are hot cops today.
Like, all right, we have to wear our most buff outfit.
Exactly, yeah.
The tightest
tees.
yeah.
Our tightest tees. Everything is good. Oh, we didn't even talk about the Pride Parade. Pride Parade was so fucking fun. We, this year, Barstool had its own float. It was sort of a float. We had a car, and we all were in the car and walking around it, and it was an amazing fucking time. I wore a fake ponytail in my hair that was blonde, not red, blonde with tinsel in it, and I loved it. I dressed like a pop star. And Gia, did I tell you how when I got here on Sunday, because we all met up here on Sunday before we went to go do our shit, when I got here, I was so fucking worried. I didn't really coordinate with anyone, like trying to check and see what people were wearing. I just heard whispers of people being like, I'm gonna dress crazy. So I was like, okay, same. And I didn't compare. So I walked into the office praying to God that there were at least 3 other bitches dressed like pop stars. And I got my wish. Thank God, I got my wish.
Everyone,
but
I
holy shit.
originally wore a cute top.
Yeah.
And then once I'm such a conformist, once I
Yeah.
see a bunch of people wearing a t-shirt, I'm like, fuck, I'm obviously gonna wear a t-shirt too.
Yeah, of course.
But you looked so great, and the girl
God,
that did
thanks.
everybody's makeup, she
oh
killed
yeah.
it.
Oh my God, she
Yeah.
crushed it. She was fantastic. I didn't even catch her name, or I did, but I forget it, to be honest. I was drinking. But she was excellent. She hung out with us for a while. Yeah, she just made us all look super fly, gave us all body glitter. At one point I got sprayed with body glitter at the beginning, and then halfway through the parade, there were some gentlemen on the sidelines passing out shots out of a spray bottle, and I came up and asked for a shot, and they sprayed me with water. Because I wasn't a hot gay guy probably. So that was unfortunate, but it sprayed off. I didn't even care about the water. It was very hot, but I did care that it rubbed off all of my spray body glitter. So I was upset. whatever, it was a success. Let's go to a new one. Got onto our pontoon boat with way too many people and the front of the boat sunk. That, again, what a fucking nightmare. I cannot think of something worse than something expensive, like an expensive issue, something that you have to pay a lot of money to get yourself out of, which the only way to get yourself out of this is probably to be towed out of the fucking lake, river, ocean, whatever it is. Oh my God, I literally can't imagine this. Let's go, let's pop the next one. Do we have any more? Or is that our last? I forget how many.
Yeah, we got one more.
All right, let's do one more and then we'll hit a break. All right, got forced into an overnight shift, ended up burning my hand, got to watch fireworks with a medical nurse. Yep, that's tough. Not sure what your job was that you burned your hand, overnight shift. Maybe I'm thinking probably something cooking related. I don't know. My mom works in the emergency room. I think I've said this before, and she's a nurse practitioner. She's got more of a title than that, but nurse practitioner is what I'm remembering at the moment. And she is constantly telling us about the people that come in with their fingers blown off on the 4th of July. Ever since I was young, I will stay as far away from fireworks as I can possibly stay because I'm so afraid of my fingers getting blown off because my mom has like scared me for life. So that's that. Let's hit a break real quick, take a couple voicemails, and see you guys later. Welcome back to On the Other Line, to our last segment, the last call. There we go. Woo! Holla holla. All right, we're doing voicemails. We have 2 voicemails for us today. Let's play the first one, Gia. Best holiday.
Hello, Kelly Keegs. I am calling about the 4th of July. Love your pod. It's so much fun. I really look forward to it every week. But I want to call in about the 4th of July because I think it's the absolute best holiday. Over Christmas, over Thanksgiving, I think I just love the idea of being on a beach and laying in the sun all day and drinking, to be honest. And who doesn't love a great hot dog or hamburger on 4th of July? And fireworks. Fireworks are so much fun. And I just think all of those things together make it the best holiday. And I'm super stoked for this 4th. It's going to be a good one. So cheers.
Fabulous. This girl, every inch of vibe that this girl is giving off is exactly my vibe. This is the kind of shit that I want to be doing on the 4th of July. I think that it's essential to just chill the fuck out. Like, sure, we can party, we can rage, you can do whatever, you can go berserk, play beer pong, like do all that shit for sure. But make sure you set some time aside to just chill the fuck out because that's the whole point. You're on vacation. It is one of the few vacations. I think it's besides, well, no, we have a few. I'm thinking about this all in my head. We have Memorial Day, 4th of July, and Labor Day. They're summertime holidays. They must be taken advantage of. And while we want to party, we want to rage the whole time for sure, set aside some time for relaxing. Set aside a little bit of time to just kick back, sit in the sand, do whatever you want. I also want to say that not within my questionnaire DM thing before, I got a regular DM that somebody said to me she thinks the 4th of July might be the most romantic holiday. And I actually thought about it a little bit. At first I laughed, and then I was like, you know what, actually she's spot the fuck on. I think that the 4th of July is inherently romantic because there are literal sparks flying in the air. I think that having the fireworks makes it this romantic moment. It's also like the heat of the summer. Everything's hotter when the sun goes down. I forget the name. Who sings that song? I don't know. Kenny Chesney or somebody like that. The When the Sun Goes Down. Hell yeah, fucking love that song. So that song makes me think of like, it's a little bit sexy, we're on the sand, it's dark, everybody's got some sunburn, everybody's got a tan going on, there's literal sparks in the air. It's a romantic recipe, for especially like at least a makeout. At bare minimum, a makeout. So everybody has to have like a little crush, a little summer romance, especially on the 4th of July, because it is in fact the most romantic holiday. I think we have officially dubbed it that, most romantic. Let us play the second voicemail, because it feeds right into what I'm talking about.
Yes, I'm calling to relate a story to you guys about my 4th of July memory. It's about one of the first girls that I met and had a relationship with. It's very special to me because we went out 4th of July that year, and we were out watching the fireworks under the night sky and having some drinks, and we were starting to feel good, and before you knew it, we were riding back to my parents' house, which I still lived at the time, and we went upstairs. It was kind of late, and we went up in the bedroom, and we were watching TV, and we were getting fresh, and
Candles on.
before you know it, I lost my virginity. So that's
Hell
a
yeah.
special day to me. I will never forget, even now that I'm in my 50s. This is Jim from Asheville, Ohio, and I just thought that would be a great story for your 4th of July because it's very special to me. And I just want to say I love you, Kelly. You're one of the best people at Barstool.
Aw.
And good luck to you. Thank you. Bye.
That was sweet. I didn't hear that part of the voicemail. I automatically chose this voicemail as soon as I heard that he lost his virginity on the 4th of July. This guy, I think he said, did he just say he was 50 years old? Did I make that up? I think he did. But that's an incredible story. See, that's the kind of shit I'm talking about when we say romance. It's hard to argue that there isn't romance in the air on the 4th of July. I think that it's the carefree attitude of it all. Like, no matter, even if you're a full-blown adult with a full work schedule and, you know, you're going into an office every day and you're wearing a suit and you're hiking there and you're miserable and whatever, the summertime will always kind of make you feel like vacation no matter what. I think that when we're little and we have the summer off from school, it's just like in your head that forever it's going to be a vacation. And while you definitely get disappointed when you're older and you like have to work during the summertime, you know, we all have to work. We're adults, we all have to work. Working sucks, but everyone keeps that like vacation mentality. And I think that work always kind of slows down in the summer for that reason. It's when like just the whole, you know, I guess northern hemisphere, wherever it is summertime, we all just collectively are like, all right, can we just chill the fuck out for a couple months and like chill in the sunshine? Like, we all need a break, you know? The winter was rough. Can't believe we made it through. That's always my thought. I'm always like, I can't believe I made it through this horrible fucking winter. Like, I hate the winter, hate it. I don't mind Christmas time because of the lights and such, whatever. I'm a sucker for lights, that's just a fact. But I think that universally, we've all decided to give each other a break over the summertime and just relax and kind of sit back and get our work done, but also party, think about vacation, go out for the 4th of July and have sex with whoever we want. So love that vibe. I love everything about this. I think that, I'm trying to think if I had any other last thoughts about the 4th of July or any other last stories. All I know is that anytime I've been out on the 4th of July, I have always had a good time. I don't think I've ever had a bad 4th of July. I've even spent 4th of Julys in the city, like in New York City, which you would think would kind of be, you know, like, is that fun? Is that good? Whatever. It's actually a great time because the city empties out a lot on the 4th of July. A lot of people go out to, you know, the beaches, the various beaches all around. And so you kind of get less packed version of the city. So that's a time to go to all of the like crazy crowded bars you're trying to go to, all those rooftop spots you're trying to go to is always great. If you're stuck in the city or you're stuck in your hometown for the 4th of July, just do a little staycation. Enjoy your town. Enjoy the mass exodus of people who are going to the shore, who are going to the beach, wherever they're going, the lake, wherever the fuck. It's always a great time to kind of take advantage of your own turf, you know, your own stuff. So it feels good. It's a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. I'm also looking forward to a week off. I'm looking forward to coming back with a killer tan. I will. I'll be putting on sunscreen, but I have it down to a science at this point. I have the great amount ready to go. Goodbye. Let's end this. Goodbye.